Hello everyone. Hope you are enjoying your time. Today we are joined to discuss about another important topic between male and females. There is a lot of talk around gender equality, and there is a raging debate that certain professions are more suited for males versus females. Uh, why females are not being given a lot of opportunity to excel in professional life? Why home like family rearing, family keep is still seen as a role for women. So this brings a lot of important points, and it's important that we address these. And I'll start out with the professional setup. So what I have seen is that in the past few years, a lot of people lot of people have been given opportunity to excel in professional setup, and as a result now we see a good representation of women as well in the professional setup. However, if you see with respect to numbers, there are certain professions where you can easily identify that you will see more women versus men and vice versa. So if I were to look at uh, if I were to look at teaching, primarily primary school, you will see a heavy, focus of women there. If I talk about, uh, like, if you think about nursing and hospitals, again, very heavy on the women out there. If you see gynecologist as a profession, you'll find a lot of women out there. Even in the professional setup in software, more than software engineers, you'll find women mostly in product management, program management. HR primarily will be very highly dominated by women, and other areas such as software engineering, key leadership roles. There will be very few women in that, especially if you talk about boardrooms. Even for companies where they have women CEOs, even in those boards you will find very rarely any women, or very small setup of women as a part of board, or even in CXO level CXO level roles. If you see, more recently, the distribution of women and male has started becoming much more equitable, but it's still not like a 50-50% distribution. Now there are multiple angles through which we should see this. So historically, we have seen there are certain gender roles where people have seen role models, because a lot of women used to become teachers, or a lot of women used to become nurses. You just have a lot of women taking those kind of roles. So when young women are growing up, they see these kind of role models, so they also try to become one and actually go ahead and pursue those roles. Secondly, the society also sees that, okay, women seem to be doing great job at nursing, great job at teaching, great job as HR, or maybe even in program management and product management roles. So they tend to basically start going there. So you have societal concerns, you have personal preferences, you have role models, and historically that's where the more concentration of women has been. Because of tremendous opportunities that are available right now, you have start seeing that there is sprinkling of women in other areas as well, which were not traditionally stronghold of women, be it politics, be it becoming a top leader in organizations and things along those lines. But still, there are huge gaps that has still to be covered. And now let's talk about personal life. So in personal life, traditionally women have been homemakers. They are focused on keeping managing the household, rearing the children, and things along those lines. Even like whenever there is a maternity leave given in companies, they generally do not give leave for the males, and it is only available for females from anywhere between 3 months to 6 months. Now more recently things have been changing, where even there is a concept of paternity leave. So even males will get paternity leave from couple of weeks to even sometimes even 3 months as well. What we have seen and observed is that even when males are being given paternity leave, they are not able to basically spend the time at home and basically take over the opportunity that is given to them to well support their spouse as well as bond with the newborn kid. Even when males are given an opportunity to stay at home, stay back and take care, either they are not able to fulfill those duties very well because they lack the motivation, energy and capacity, or they just don't connect with household chores like the way the women do. And I'm not saying it that for every man this is true. Some men are definitely exceptions who would go ahead and do it, but majority of the times you will see, even if the women are working, uh, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids again comes on their shoulders, no matter what. So this makes me think similarly, if you see, like when you are driving or you are in combat roles, etc., it no matter how many women will come, mostly men will be seen as the people who will be going into those combat roles or taking heavy duty driving and things along those lines. So I think what we need to understand is that societal roles may seem as if they are biased, but they have evolved over several centuries of human evolution. So male and female biologically are also pretty different. Male in general, on an average, will be much more broader, much more taller, much more stronger than a female. So physically also, males will be having much more capacity to do more work, will have much more muscle mass, whereas females will not have that capability. That is why in any kind of sports, even you will see that the top male athletes and top female athletes, the top female athletes, if they were to partner, like start competing with the male athletes, they may not even come in the top like 3 or 4 ranks. So even there will be like so male athletes, if they were to rank, the top female athlete will rank, it may also have tough time ranking as in the top 10 of male athletes actually. Because the parameters are completely different for male and females. And similarly, no matter what, if childbirth has to take place, it will be the females who are going to be able to do that. And whole female like cycle, body cycle moves in a monthly kind of a manner, whereas for males it doesn't happen that way. So I think we have to understand that each individual is different, and specifically the gender roles as they are, they may not be that wrong. There are certain roles for which it very well suits a male, and then there are certain roles that suits very well for the females. And now people so I think from leaders perspective, as long as the right opportunities are available, and which allows people to choose what they want to do, I think that's what we can do. So we should not look for like we should not look for equilibrium, but we should look for equity. As long as equal opportunities are available for both the people, let them basically reach to their potential, what they want to do, what they want to pursue and things like that. So that is very very important. I also want to bring out another point that especially in traditional households, there is a concept of joint family. So in a joint family, husband wife live with their parents. Mainly wife comes to like join the household of husband, and hence she has to live with the in-laws. If it works out, great, because it has its own opportunities. You can have help to rear your children. You always have some people at your home. You never feel kind of lonely because you have several people in the home. You can interact with them, talk with them. And it is very much essential when you have younger ones and like three generations are living together. So you have grandparents, parents, and then kids, and each of them basically interact with each other, makes it a very homogeneous, a very good kind of a nurturing experience, especially for the kids, and it's equally good for the elderly people as well. However, it has its cons as well, because when more people live in a like a enclosed quarters, there is a chances that there will be misunderstandings. You have to build consensus, and building consensus is extremely difficult. So if you everyone doesn't sacrifice and is not cordial in their ways and approaches, then it's very difficult to maintain harmony in a like a joint family household. So nowadays what is happening, many households are more kind of nuclear focused. So it could be also because people are getting jobs in remote locations, or their ancestral homes do not have that much amount of space. So they anyway have to, when they get married, a person has to like find out a new location or a new place. So I think it is ideal, especially when people are trying to get married, they should have these questions whether it will be a joint family or it will be a nuclear family before they basically get married. I think it's important that they make those decisions. Apologize, there has been some bug like viral infection going on for over 2.5 weeks now, so my throat is still not fully recovered. So I'm like coughing incessantly, so apologize for that. So what I wanted to focus on this conversation is that each and every person brings their own possibilities, they bring their own benefits, and we have to make it work and offer equal opportunities to everyone. So whenever we have these kind of gender roles in industry also, even though traditionally some set of people have been focusing somewhere else, and each has their own areas of opportunity, as long as a right set of opportunities are available to everyone, I think people can excel in that specific area. Similarly in the home as well, like generally now males have started taking a lot more initiative at home by, let's say, like cleaning the home, cooking, doing the dishes, taking care of the kids, etc. But still they have not reached a pinnacle whereby they can like do everything as good as how many women are able to do. Even when males have the opportunity, they lack that initiative or interest and bail out on like taking care of the household, or when women come back they don't like to see the whole house. And it's true for me as well, like I have a small kid and family, and even though I work from home, I stay at home, but I don't seem to have that much passion and energy to, while I like cooking the food, I do the dishes myself, but then like taking care of the baby, like playing with them, engaging them, I cannot do it as good as how my wife does. So again, a failure on my part as well. And same way, if even if I am at home, if I have to, even like teaching. So my wife is a teacher for my kid. She teaches him very well. Unless I think my child grows to a certain level where we can have one-to-one conversation, I cannot be a very good teacher for him just yet, because he's just too young for me right now. So those are some of the limitations that I personally also have. And through my friends and through my circle that I have seen, and I've seen something similar as well, that a lot of males have problems with taking care of kids and taking care of the house, even when they're working from home or sitting at home. Whereas women seem to have a, better opportunity at doing this, and they also have intellect and emotional quotient to deal with small kids and working with their tantrums and things along those lines. So I think we should celebrate each and everybody's benefits that they bring to the table, and accept some of the shortcomings that we have and move forward. That's how I think the equity works. And we should also understand each and every one's shortcomings as well as strengths that we bring on the table, and everyone does that. So today's discussion has been based upon bringing equity to male and female gender roles, nuclear versus joint families. I hope you like this discussion. It is a little bit different. I was just reading about it a couple of days ago, so I thought I should cover it out as well. I hope you like this discussion. Please write and comment and let me know what are other topics that you would like to learn about. Do care to subscribe, like, and share this so that other people can also benefit out of it. We'll shortly meet in another video. Till then, take care and have a bye. We'll meet you soon. Bye.